Welcome to YP Investors Quick Tips. In today's episode, we'll be going over how to identify buy and sell signals on the point and figure chart. So let's go over to the YP Investors homepage. And from here, once you're logged in, you can go scroll over the Tools tab and scroll down to the point and figure charting tool. Once you get the point and figure charting tool loaded, let's type in GM for the General Motors stock and then click Generate Point and Figure Chart. Now let's scroll down to the point and figure chart, and here we can see, let's look at the buy and sell signals. So first let's look at the buy signals. Now the basic buy signal is also known as a double top buy signal. And these are highlighted in green on the YP Investors point and figure charts. So what makes it a buy signal? Well, when we're looking at buy signals, we're looking at the columns of X's. And this means that when a chart is in a column of X's, the demand is in control and the price is rising. So the column of X's can only go up. So this current column can only go up. It cannot go down. So if we're looking at this column where the top was a letter C at $39, that's the top it got to, and then supply took over. So now let's look at the next column of X's after it. So when you're in the current column of X's, you're always going to be looking at the column behind you. So the last column got up to $39. So this column started at 33. It got up to this 39, and this is the point of resistance that this previous column hit, and then it couldn't overcome, and supply took over. Now if this column hits it where it did at 40 and moves past this point of resistance, this is a buy signal because it moved past this point of resistance. So it overcame the sellers, and this is a good buy signal for a stock because it shows the price is ready to rise. The selling and the sellers of the stock, which drive the price down, are for the moment past. So if we move into the sell signals, let's focus on the columns of O's. This column of O's got down to 37. Now the columns of O's are where selling has taken control. So they'll start up at a certain price. This one started at 40 and it's going to go down and it won't go up. So this one got down to 37 and then demand took over. So if we move over to the next column of O's, this column of O's started at 39 and the previous column got down to 37, so that's our point of resistance. If this column of O's passes that previous point of resistance at $37, then it is known as a double bottom sell signal. So as you can see, this column that started in May, which is the 5, got down to 37 and passed it at 36. Now once you see that, you know it's a sell signal. You'll know that demand is now not in control and supply has taken over, and the price is very likely to go down. As you can see, it did. It dropped down to $34. So if we're looking at the next buy or sell signal, we're looking at the column of X's. So we're going to be looking for a buy signal, and to figure out where that's going to be at, you would want to look at the previous column of X's. This one got up to 40, so the next buy signal is going to be at 41. So wherever you are investing and whatever securities you own, if they're stocks, ETFs, bonds, you should check the point and figure charts for them. And when you're about to invest or when you're about to sell out, you want to make sure you're buying in at the most advantageous time that you can, which is when a stock will hit its buy signals, and then you'd want to sell out when a stock hits a sell signal, because if you're going to sell out of a stock, you'd want to sell it right when it hits that sell signal rather than waiting after it hit it and selling at a lower price. So it's always not great advice to check these point and figure charts for buy and sell signals, just the basic ones, the double tops and the double bottoms for all the securities that you own. And our YP quick tip is to always to check the point and figure chart for the next buy or sell signal for any stock you're going to buy and for any stock that you own that you might sell out of.